Coming up, I will discuss how to design and deliver an impressive presentation. Let's get started. You may not like public speaking or giving a presentation. However, it's critical to your career success. This begs the question, how can you make a good presentation become a great presentation? There are 7 simple yet powerful tips that can help you nail your next presentation and enhance your public speaking skills. Number 1, hook your audience with a powerful opening. Make your first sentence count and your first slide count in your presentation. You want to ensure that your audience stays engaged. Your hook or intro is something that immediately captures your audience. Think about a hook like a fishing pole and a worm attracting a fish. It must engage your audience so they want to listen to what you have to say. Research has found that humans don't pay attention to boring things. The beginning of your presentation is crucial to grabbing your audience's attention, so start by entertaining them with a powerful hook. First impressions count. You must grab your audience's attention. Your audience will remember the beginning and end of your presentation. These bookends must be powerful so they are not to be forgotten. Number 2, make the presentation about your audience. It can be easy to get caught up in your own ideas. You may forget that your presentation is about your audience. Your presentation is about informing, persuading, and entertaining. Make it easy for your audience to understand and respond to your presentation. You must engage your audience, so you may want to include some quizzes, self-assessments, or icebreakers. The goal of your presentation should be to determine what your audience will take away from listening to you. Keep asking yourself, what does my audience need and want to know? Number 3, pay attention to body language. A majority of our communication is nonverbal. This means that your body language is critical to communicating your message. Ensure you're exuding the right messages by not crossing your arms, pacing the stage, or putting your hands in your pockets. Your body language must be open and confident. It also must be natural. You should smile a lot and make eye contact with your audience. It would help if you build a rapport with your audience. When you deliver a presentation, focus on your posture or the position you hold your body while standing. It would help if you stood straight with your shoulders back and relaxed. Your feet should be shoulder width apart. Whether you like it or not, your audience will judge you based on your appearance. They will want to know if you're warm and confident. Ensure your body faces your audience and you don't face the screen with your slides. Your slides should trigger your comments, but don't read your slides word for word. Your audience will get bored and stop listening to you if you read them. Number 4, tell stories. Our brains are programmed to respond to stories. Stories help your audience pay attention and remember your message. When you tell stories, your audience will remember your main points. People love stories. They are a powerful way to connect with your audience. Your presentation must act like a big story. Think about what one story you want to tell your audience and develop your stories with mini stories or chapters that build your story. Make sure your overall presentation has a clear point and each slide and story helps tell that overall story. Number 5, make it visual. A picture is worth 1,000 words, said Frederick R. Bernard, an American educator. Visuals are key. They support your points and stories. Visuals bring your words to life. Your presentation must have a mix of images, videos, and charts. Your visuals should be high quality enough that they look sharp when projected on a bigger screen. Your visuals should reinforce your messages. They must be impactful so you don't clutter your slides with too many images. Don't use clip art for images. Some of the best presenters use a big image with a word or a sentence on their slide. That's it. Number 6, keep your presentation short and sweet. Please keep it simple, short, and memorable. People don't like to sit in their chairs and listen for too long. Thanks to social media, we get bored quickly. You don't want your audience to disappear into their smartphones and not listen to you. You should limit the number of slides you use based on how much time you have to give your presentation. You don't want to rush through your slides. A good rule of thumb is 1 minute per talk time per slide. Guy Kawasaki, an American marketing specialist, author, and one of the Apple employees, suggests that presentations should not contain more than 10 slides, don't last more than 20 minutes, and text on slides should not be any smaller than 30-point font. When planning your presentation, you should remember the top 3 points your audience wants to take away. The power of 3. Remember that things come in 3. Compelling stories have a beginning, middle, and end. If a story or idea doesn't contribute to the core message, don't put it in your presentation. Stop trying to say too much in your presentation. Less is more. Number 7, close strong. Your presentation must close as strong as you started. You should summarize your key points and reinforce your main message. It would be best if you ended with a compelling story. Your story should come full circle and tie back how you began your presentation. Your presentation should close with a solid call to action about what you want your audience to do after they leave. Please include your contact information if your audience has questions after it is over, and thank your audience for their attention. Okay, let's bring it all together. First, if you like what you saw here, please hit the subscribe button below. The success of your presentation will be judged not by the knowledge you send, but by what the listener receives, said Lily Walters, an author. There are 7 powerful tips to help you create a compelling presentation. Hook your audience with a powerful opening. Make the presentation about your audience. Pay attention to body language. Tell stories. Make it visual. Keep your presentation short and sweet, and close strong. These tips can help you successfully design and deliver an impressive presentation. A memorable presentation can boost your career and lead to new opportunities at work. Thank you for watching. Until next time.